Yo, what's good everyone? OJ over here from PlayerEssence. Welcome to my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Direct recap. We're going to be going over all of the amazing news, so let's go ahead and jump right into this one, ninjas. Nintendo announced the following information. We'll be breaking it down, but I'll also have a separate video detailing some of my most hype moments of the Direct. So Simon Belmont. Simon's signature weapon is, of course, his whip, with special attacks true to the Castlevania series, including his axe, cross, holy water, and grand cross final smash. His stage is Dracula's castle, with candlesticks that release an item when destroyed. Alucard, the tragic hero from Castlevania Symphony of the Night, appears as an assist trophy, landing his cursed steel in battle. Richter Belmont, a descendant of Simon Belmont and the star of his own Castlevania game, Rondo of Blood, also joins the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate roster as an Echo Fighter. King K. Rool, as the beloved villain from all three Donkey Kong Country games on the Super NES, King K. Rool joins Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as a playable fighter. He attacks with this blunderbuss that can fire cannonballs at opponents and throws his crown, which acts like a boomerang. Echo Fighters. Echo Fighters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate have move sets based on other fighters, but a different visual appearance. So in addition to Richter Belmont, two other Echo Fighters in the game are CHROM from the Fire Emblem series and Dark Samus from the Metroid games. Echo Fighters can be displayed as separate fighters on the character select screen or stacked on top of the character they are echoing. When stacked, players can change between them with a press of a button. It's up to the players to decide how they want them to be displayed. Stages. Returning favorites with new visuals and tweaks will make most of the stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but there are new stages in the mix as well. These include Dracula's Castle from the Castlevania series and New Donk City Hall from Super Mario Odyssey game. More than 100 stages will be in the game, but because the popular Battlefield and Omega forms can also be selected for each stage, more than 300 total stages are available right from the start. Each stage in the game will also support 8-player battles and feature the ability to turn off hazards like the Yellow Devil in Wowie's Castle. Then you also have Stage Morph, which is actually a really cool addition to Super Smash Bros. In Super Smash Bros., first, the Stage Morph option will let players seamlessly transition between two different stages. When you select this option in the rules, one stage will transform into another during battle. Then there's a ton of different music, including 34 tracks from the Castlevania series. There's also approximately 900 compositions in total when it comes to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and that is more than 28 hours of video game music. Now, when you're playing the game in handheld mode, you will be able to essentially turn off the screen and use it as like an MP3 player, so you can listen to the music wherever you go. New items are being added as well, such as the Banana Gun, Killing Edge from Fire Emblem, Bomber, Death Scythe, Staff, Ramblin' Evil Mushroom, and Rage Blaster, among others from a wide variety of different video game franchises. Items in the game can be picked up and used offensively and defensively in battle. There's also brand new Pokemon added into the mix as well, such as Abra and Alolan Executor as well. Also new assist trophies, which are awesome, but at the same time kind of crush the hopes of many people out there. So some of the new assist trophies that are joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate include Zero from the Mega Man X series, Knuckles from the Sonic the Hedgehog series, Crystal from Star Fox Adventures, Rathalos from the Monster Hunter series, Shovel Knight from, well, Shovel Knight, and the Evil Moon from The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Now we're going to get into some of the modes, guys. So we have Classic Mode, the single player mode in which players battle against a series of fighters, will return in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Each fighter has a set of stages and opponents that he or she will face. Then you have Stamina Battle. In addition to Time Battle and Stock Battle, Stamina Battle is also one of the standard modes in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In Stamina Battle, players fight to deplete each other's stamina until only one fighter is left standing. Then you have Final Smash Meter. In addition to the regular Final Smashes that can be activated after breaking a Smash Ball, the Final Smash Meter is now a selectable option. If enabled, players can charge their Final Smash Meter over the course of a battle. Once the Final Smash Meter is fully charged, players can unleash a less powerful Final Smash attack. Then you have Squad Strike. When playing Squad Strike, players will participate in 5-on-5 or 3-on-3 skirmishes, with each player using either 5 or 3 consecutive fighters in one battle. So almost like a team battle type of mode here. I really like that they added that one in there, or also like a crew battle as what they call in the competitive scene. So that's awesome that they actually have the strike mode kind of built into there for people to play. There's also tournament mode as well. Up to 32 players can participate in tournament mode, making it great for parties or events with a lot of people. And since Nintendo Switch can be played anywhere, these tournaments can take place even in unexpected places. So awesome stuff there. Smashdown is another mode that they have. After battling in this mode, the previously selected fighters will no longer be available, forcing players to have to pick a different fighter for the next round. This mode favors players who are skilled with multiple fighters and encourages others to diversify their rosters. Then you also have training mode, which is all revamped and new here. So the improved training mode in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate includes an exclusive stage that features a grid used to help measure the distance and trajectory of special moves and fighter knockbacks. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is due out for the Switch on December 7th, and everyone has to pray or something that they make it to that point. I am so happy with this direct. This was an absolutely phenomenal one that we had here, and I'm so happy that there is so much stuff. So let's go over some of the stuff here that was really great. I did call in terms of things. I know it was rumored and everything, but Simon Belmont. I think that is the big takeaway, is that Simon Belmont is coming into Super Smash Bros. And not only that, which this one caught me completely off guard, but Richter Belmont is also joining the fray as an Echo fighter. I love the fact that CHROM is in here as well. I think the new fighter announcements and Echo fighter announcements were big in this one. Even if they're Echo fighters, it's still cool to finally see CHROM in the mix, because I thought CHROM was in there. When the original trailer for Lucina came and CHROM kind of came out on the stage, I thought that he was in there, and I completely messed that up. It was just as the Smash Ball that CHROM came in. But I think it's awesome that CHROM finally has his play in this one as an Echo fighter. It's really cool to see Dark Samus. That was a character that many of you guys were saying, hey, is Dark Samus going to get into the game? Is Dark Samus going to get into the game as an Echo fighter? And I just kind of brushed it off like, okay, well, maybe, maybe not. I'm not really sure. I don't really care too much. But Dark Samus, we finally have another representative from the Metroid series. Even if it's an Echo fighter, we got Ridley, we have Zero Suit Samus, we have regular Samus, and now we have Samus. So we have 3 of them based off of Samus, but we did get Ridley, so you can't complain too much there. So awesome to see Dark Samus, CHROM, and Simon Belmont plus Richter join the fray. That is just so good. And how can I leave out King K. Rool also joining the battle as well? I thought they could be in there. I thought they were also going to announce Dixie Kong as an Echo fighter, but maybe that comes later down the line, or maybe Dixie Kong is her own completely new fighter as well. That might be different if they put her in there with their hair whipping and all that stuff. So that's awesome to see King K get in there. I think that it's been a long time coming. I think he should have been in there beforehand. Donkey Kong on the Super Nintendo games were some of the best selling Nintendo properties back then. I mean, I get it. Donkey Kong isn't as popular now as he was back on the Super Nintendo, but he's still super popular. He's still really good. And I thought he would have got in sooner than that. I thought he would have gotten maybe in Super Smash Bros. Brawl or even Smash 4, but he's finally into the mix here. So that's awesome to see King K. Rool come into the mix, and he just looks awesome. He's just big, and he looks faster than what you'd think he would be. He's definitely slow. He's not as fast as Captain Falcon or Sheik, but he's still kind of quick. He's still kind of quick, and it looks like he's going to be able to get the job done in certain situations. So in terms of my overall thoughts on everything when it comes to this Direct, like I said before, it's never a bad time to give us more Super Smash Bros. Information. And I think that all the different modes that they've added in here, in addition to the revamp of the menu, that was the biggest thing. Like, so I think we can 100%, no questions asked, put this whole port thing to rest, because there are so many new modes, so many new mechanics, so many different things that they've put into the mix here. It's obvious that this is a completely brand new game in terms of content that they're putting in here, in terms of the gameplay and everything. It's new. It's definitely new. They've added so many different things here, and I do feel that we did get a tease for Subspace Emissary or some type of bigger single player mode in the game. I'll talk about that in my next video where I go over my top 5 or my top hype moments from the Direct. But yeah, this was just great. This was great to see. I'm so happy that there's so many great things that they're adding into Smash Brothers, and I think that this game is just going to do gangbusters on the Switch. I think somebody asked me a question on my live stream, like how many copies do you think it will sell? And not that I care overall, but I think this is definitely going to be a 20 million or so, because the Switch is just so popular and it's going to continue to gain people and fans. So 20 million for this one, but like I said, we'll talk about that maybe on a live stream or at a later time. So awesome to see Super Smash Brothers. Awesome to see Masahiro Sakurai, which he did kind of say that his eyes would be red, but I didn't really see his eyes being too red. I know he did look a little bit tired, but this man is working hard, and that was amazing. Sakurai, you can do a direct anytime that you want. I think he's earned that right, and man, that was good. That was such a good direct, so many good announcements, and I'm hyped to play the game and learn more information later. But yeah, the menu looks great. The options on the side look fantastic. It's completely revamped. I cannot wait to get into this game. And one more thing, guys, there is a special edition announced for the UK and Europe. So the UK and Europe will be getting a special edition, which does include the GameCube adapter, 4-player adapter on there. In addition to that, it also includes a copy of the game, a physical copy. Looks like you're going to get the cartridge and the box, plus a black GameCube controller as well in a nice snazzy box. So we'll have to wait and see if the US or other regions get any of that, but for right now it's just the UK and Europe. So what do you guys think about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and the direct that they had here? What were your favorite things about it? What do you think about the recap? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting PlayerEssence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emails via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting PlayerEssence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace!